sing one too. Good morning and welcome everyone to our St. Patrick's Day Parade Newmarket. As always, our pipe band are starting. Just a few thank yous as they're coming up the street there. And I'd like to welcome all of our guests, our distinguished guests who will be joining us shortly. A word of thanks to our sponsors. You can see the names in front of the truck there. They're all written down. And to the organising committee, who I'll thank shortly because the pipe band are coming on. And it's a very special morning for Stephen Gilley. He's making his debut with the Newmarket pipe band. So he's coming up along there. So I give him a round of applause to set them in. And to point out, there will be an open night in the Pipe Band House in the Kerry Road on Friday the 26th of March from 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And the band is currently looking for new members, so boys and girls aged 9 and upwards, give a call up to the house and you can practice with the band itself. And here they are now. It's the Newmarket Pipe Band. They're going to play a tune for us now. The pipe band, well done. That's the Newmarket pipe band. And again, Stephen Gilley, big special welcome to Stephen. Start out his pipe band career this morning. We wish him well in the future. Well done, Stephen. And here we have our St. Patrick, big wave, maybe familiar to a few of you. Chasing the snakes out of Ireland and giving driving lessons as well. A very modern St. Patrick, and there's the snake behind. And the Newmarket Juvenile GA Club, nicely represented with their flags and their jerseys and their banner. With Billy Newman, the chairman, dressed especially for the occasion. Good man, Billy. Big round of applause for our juvenile GA players. And we hope to see them parading a few trophies through town later in the year. Best of luck to all the lads. Now we have our vintage cars. Our first one is Jim Doherty in the Wolsey 1500 in 1958. So well done to Jim. Next up we have a Mark II Cortina 1500 driven by Martin Doherty. It's a 1967. Our next car is a 1952 Daimler, and Richie Cullinan is driving with very fetching headgear. Good man, Richie. Our next car is a Cortina Mark III GXL, and that's Pat Ryan in the driver's seat there. Very classy looking car. Now, next up is a Mark II Cortina 1600E driven by Michael O'Sullivan. And next up we have a Mark IV Cortina 2 litre driven by John O'Shaughnessy. Followed by a Toyota Celica Mark I driven by John Conlon. And we have a Ford Granada Mark II, Cormac Daly is driving that. Followed by a 77 Ford Cortina 2 litre and John O'Sullivan from Fremont is driving that one. Next up is the white car. A 77 Ford Cortina 1.32 door, and that's Pat O'Sullivan driving that for us. And we have a 77 Ford Cortina 1.3. No, we don't, that's just... And we've got a Mark 1 Escort 1972. And that's Dennis Buckley. Come in, Dennis, thank you. Next up is an MG Magnet 1955. John Cooney is driving that. And we have a Fiat 125 1972. A very fetching blue there from Sean O'Connor. Followed by a 1974 Beetle, driven by Charles Gilman. And this one's stuck in-house, Jim. That's Jim and Hannah. We have a 1500 Mark 1 Cortina 1966. John Noel Cronin is driving that one. And there's another car that got past me there. ZV824. It's a Rover as far as I can make out. Just while we wait for our next one, there's just people I have to thank, as I've said, our sponsors.